Hi Virgo, this is your August 29th through September 4th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And we also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. This is an interesting reading. Virgo, you do have this King of Swords coming in. For some of you, it could be somebody you already know, right? But not for long. The King of Swords, all the way to your left, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, they're embracing the energy of the King of Swords this week. Somebody who is very decisive, very honest, very straightforward, right? And the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is what's a bit confusing, because the Five of Wands could be a card of a conflict, or it could be a card of somebody struggling inside their own head. So for some of you, perhaps this is what's going on inside this Kings of Swords head before they make their move, right? And I don't think they have doubts about you. Perhaps this is just their process, something that they had to go through. Perhaps you're not giving them a clear sign whether you're interested or not. The Five of Wands could also be a card of, like I said, a conflict. So perhaps when the two of you got acquainted for the first time, you guys did not get on the same page. Perhaps both of you have very strong personalities, and this happens all the time, Virgo. When two people meet and they don't get on the same page because they're both very powerful individuals with strong personalities, and perhaps the two of you got into a fight. Trying to prove something to one another, and then you guys went to your separate corners, and perhaps this King of Swords thought about it for a couple of days, and they eventually are going to reach out to you and say, you know what, instead of fighting, why don't we join forces and make something happen of it? Instead of fighting, why don't we conquer the world together? Something like that. But the good news is that the Five of Wands is just a little blip, in your connection. Whatever that means in your particular case, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be an obstacle, because I do see this King of Swords eventually coming towards you with that Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, out of all 4 pages, is, I guess, the most serious page. I don't mean to insult the other 3 pages, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about long term. Somebody is starting something, they're testing the waters, but they will show you clear signs they're thinking of you as somebody they want to build something together, right? The Page of Pentacles could also be something tangible, something you can touch. So it could be tickets to a show, or tickets to a concert, or the Page of Pentacles, this is them taking you out to a fancy restaurant and obviously paying for it. You'll know with the Page of Pentacles that this person is not playing around with you. The Queen of Pentacles, the next card over, that's you, Virgo. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, I asked how will Virgo feel about what's going on, and the Nine of Cups showed up. So you're definitely on board. You will definitely be satisfied, because this is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So no matter what the situation is in the beginning, you'll be glad, or it will at least put a smile on your face that the two of you are actually moving forward together. Speaking of moving forward, we have the Six of Swords right there in the middle. The thing about the Six of Swords, it's not only a moving forward card, but this is a card of an improvement. This is a card of things getting better. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. So for some of you, like I said, this is the two of you. If you two get into some kind of a conflict or a fight, when the two of you get acquainted, this is you guys moving out of that Five of Wands energy. So instead of fighting, you guys are going to be burying the hatchet and, putting your strong personalities together, joining forces. For others of you, this is still, a card of some kind of an improvement. Perhaps your life is not, perhaps you're not doing so good in your life right now, right? And with this person entering your life, things will get better. And as I always say, we're in each other's lives to make each other's lives better. This is what it's all about. Otherwise, what's the point? But that's just my opinion. Right, in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. There you go, Virgo. The Ace of Cups is all about love. This is a card of genuine, authentic love offer. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, two people seeing eye to eye, two people seeing looking at each other the same way, and it's a card of unconditional love. The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is the two of you building this connection together, establishing a solid foundation, because both of you want this to work out. Both of you see the potential and see the future, and therefore it makes sense to build this, to put time, effort, and whatever is necessary into this. So yeah, you start off. There's a rough beginning with that Five of Wands. Either you guys are getting into, you're not going to be seeing eye to eye in the beginning, or perhaps this King of Swords is kind of struggling with the decision to move forward with you. But once that Five of Wands, plays out, it's just going to be smooth sailing from that point on. This looks really good. I really like how we have a combo of cups and pentacles in here. We do have one swords here. We actually have all the elements on the table, right? So I do see this as something you guys are going to be working out and building together. And there's lots and lots of love here. Don't forget about that. All right, really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Sun, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. I can interpret the spread only 2 different ways. It either has to do with money, finances, or a purchase, right? Another way I can interpret this, if this is your birthday this week, happy birthday by the way, then you're getting a present for your birthday, right? Something tangible, something you can touch, something that's going to make you really happy. Well, whatever is going on, there's still definitely happiness happening. The Sun, the first card that came out, is the happiest card in the deck. And the rest of the spread is all pentacles, right? So for some of you, it could be finances in some shape or form. The Page of Pentacles, it could be you guys buying something for your home, because the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that card sometimes comes through as a card of home or real estate. Some of you could be buying something for your home, or you could be putting a down payment on a new property, right? The Page of Pentacles could be that down payment. And the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, is either property you're purchasing or something for your home. For others of you, like I said, this is a present, and they could just give you cash for your birthday and tell you, you know what, you figure it out. I've given you everything I could potentially give you throughout the years that we've been together, so you decide what you want to do with it and what you want to purchase. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, this is either if you're buying property, you could be deciding among multiple houses or apartments. Or if they give you money for your birthday. With the Six of Pentacles, this is you deciding how you want to spend it. Something among those lines. But whatever was going on, this is happiness, right? With the Sun card. It's the only major arcana card on the table, and it's the happiest card in the deck. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Emperor clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or perhaps another Virgo or any zodiac sign. You got the Emperor coming back to you, right? The Emperor is an Aries card. You could be dealing with an Aries, but the Emperor is somebody who's perhaps stepped up, somebody who is now serious, somebody who got their life together, somebody who got a job or a better job, they got their own place. You get the idea. Somebody who cleaned up their act. And now they're showing up as the Emperor. You know, the Emperor is somebody who is serious, somebody who is in control, somebody who is ready for a commitment or marriage. And they are definitely ready to rebuild together with you. That's what the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Emperor is all about. This is a card of collaboration. So now they are definitely ready to rebuild this connection from the ground up, this time making sure the foundation is solid so it doesn't fall apart. The Page of Cups, the first card that came out, this is an apology, or if this is your birthday this week, happy birthday one more time, by the way, then perhaps they were waiting for your birthday so they could, use that as an excuse, as a reason to reach out to you. And after they do reach out to you with that Page of Cups, even if it's not your birthday, you'll still be hearing from them. The Page of Cups could be an apology. But most importantly, the Ace of Swords clarifying the Page of Cups. This is a conversation that the two of you will have. Everything this person says will be the truth. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. It's a very straightforward, very direct conversation that this person will have with you. The Ace of Swords talks about a new beginning, right? And collaboration, rebuilding this together, getting serious, getting back together. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. And judging by what I see here, I think it is a reconciliation. The Hermit in the middle is your major arcana card, Virgo, so ultimately it's going to be up to you what you want to do here, but it kind of looks like, yeah, you're going to be giving this person a second chance. Perhaps with the Ace of Swords, they'll tell you how their life improved. They'll tell you that they've done this, they've done that. That's why they're coming in as the Emperor, right? Unless it's an Aries. And I think you're gonna like what you hear. You know, these are some serious cards here, especially the Emperor. The Three of Pentacles is a serious card, and so is the Ace of Swords. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have Death clarified by the World. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. Then we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Hermit. And we also have Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. This is a very interesting spread. There's definitely an ending, an abrupt ending. But at the same time, you feel good about it. So perhaps you are quitting your job, or you're giving them a 2-week notice because you have found a new job, or because you no longer need to work, or somebody else is being fired or let go of, and that's why you're happy. Okay, you're happy either way. Okay, so let's talk about you being happy first. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Hermit right next to the deck. The Hermit is your major arcana card. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, or personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I think that's also you. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is enjoying their financial abundance, somebody who is just enjoying what's going on. You know, this is a card of, when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Nine of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can potentially get. This is a great card, right? And it's also a good sign to have your own card, your own major arcana card in your own reading. What happens before the Nine of Cups is some kind of an ending, right? We got Death, which is a card of an ending. The World is an ending card. The Five of Swords, this is a card of a fight or somebody leaving. This is a card of severing ties. You know, somebody who slams the door on the way out. And the Six of Swords, clarifying that Five of Swords, is also a card of somebody who is moving on, right? And like I said, this is either you severing ties, but in that case, this is your initiative, this is what you're doing, or somebody else is being fired, and you know, perhaps now you can take your place, or perhaps that person was a jerk and everybody is happy that this person will no longer be there. Something along those lines. Like I said, you will definitely feel good about what's going on. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something is wrong with this Queen of Wands. You know, they just had some kind of an unfortunate event happen to them. And they're all stressed out about it. They feel left out in the cold. They feel like they have grieving something or they have regrets about something. I don't really see you necessarily acting upon it. Perhaps you'll just hear from somebody else, from a friend, from a mutual friend, or from a family member that something unfortunate happened to this Queen of Wands. You know, it could be a family member, a friend, somebody you work with, anybody, right? The Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, here is there Sagittarius, or it could be somebody you used to work with, because the Queen of Wands could be, you know, a colleague at work or a business partner. Yeah, something unfortunate happened to them, because I see them going through it. But again, I don't really see you necessarily acting upon it. You know, yeah, that's what I have for you here. If you can do something about it, then perhaps you could. Other than that, I don't see any action cards. That's what I'm trying to say. No action cards whatsoever. It's just a situation. Okay? It's like a snapshot of something that's going on in this person's life, in this Queen of Wands' life. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.